Nathan White here for Sea Dogs TV, and we are at Baie-Comeau Drakkar practice. Baie-Comeau is in town to take on the Sea Dogs here in the second round of the President's Cup playoffs, the President's Cup quarterfinal. And getting a look here at young goaltender Philippe Cataractes. One of the stories for Baie-Comeau in the playoffs, a 16-year-old taking charge in net. He's picked up all 4 wins for Baie-Comeau, which, if you don't know, they upset the Victoriaville Tigre 4 games straight in the first round. Sweep of the 4th-ranked team in the league, the highest scoring team in the league, and Baie-Comeau trying to write a Cinderella story here and continue things against the #1 seeded Sea Dogs. A lot of young players on this team. One of them will be missing. Raphael Boussier, the big draft prospect, is going to miss the first 2 games with a suspension. They are led by David Rose, the veteran player, leading the way with 8 points so far in the postseason. And of course, over on the Sea Dogs side, lots of weapons to be reckoned with. Team set a whole bunch of records in the first round against Cape Breton. 34 goals in that series against the Screaming Eagles, which is a team record for a series. That includes 9 by Charlie Coyle. Also a team record for a playoff series. Charlie Coyle had 5-point games in each of his first 2 career QMJHL playoff games. So a dominant showing for him. What was working well for you against Cape Breton?
I think we just played good as a team. I give credit to my line mates too, Galiev and Phillips. They're pretty good players to play with, so they just set me up, pretty much in every goal, and I was just at the end of it. So it's nice to play players like that. So I'm fortunate.
How has that line clicked so fast? You've played with Zach most of the time that you've been here, but for Galiev to be thrown in on his off wing there, why did that click so fast and work so well for you guys? Yeah,
well, I mean, me and Zach have been playing together pretty much since I got here, so we've gotten to know each other and what we're going to do on the ice, where we're going to be. So and then Galiev was just I think he was a good compliment to our line, and we just for some reason clicked right away, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think you got a chance to play against Baie-Comeau, but from what you've heard from your teammates, what are you expecting from them in the second round? Yeah,
no, I think it's obviously going to be a tougher series than last round. So we're going to be ready. We just got to play our game, and we got to play full 60 minutes every game. Every game's huge from here on out, so that's what we got to do.
In net, Mathieu Corbeil got the win in all 4 games, and last night picked up the Jacques Plante Trophy as the top goaltender in the queue for that goals against average that he led the league with a 2.38 mark to pick up that Jacques Plante Trophy.
So it was really nice get to hang around with the top guys in our league and just chat around with the people and get to see a few guys getting put in the Hall of Fame with the queue. So that was really special, and just basically to get that award was so flattering. I'd like to say thanks to all my teammates. I mean, I couldn't have done it without them.
A lot of history there with the Hall of Fame induction, and you guys have been making some team history of your own so far in the playoffs. A lot of records tied and broken in the first round. A new record for goals in a series by the Sea Dogs as a team, and plus Charlie Coyle with 9 goals. What's that guy doing out there for you guys?
Oh, he's just. I was thinking about him last night because they were talking about guys that were put in the Hall of Fame with the queue, and they said this guy can do everything. He passes, he shoots, everyone looks at him and he looks like a horse. He's so strong and he skates so powerfully, and he just has an amazing shot, and he could pass too, and just overall well-rounded, amazingly rounded player. So he's been such a great addition to our team, and not only on the ice, off the ice, he's a really good person and really nice, and everyone gets along with him really well. So yeah, I mean, you asked about him. I don't have enough time to describe him. He's just a great person and a great hockey player.
Well, a half season might not be enough to get him into the Q Hall of Fame, but he's certainly been a big impact. And how do you see him and yourself and the rest of the Dogs matching up against Baie-Comeau here in the second round?
Well, obviously, our first round was a bit easier with the talent that was spread out over both teams. I mean, we have a lot of talent on our team, but I mean, Cape Breton, we had to beat them to be where we are now, so that's what we did. And now time to move forward, and we know Baie-Comeau was going to come out really strong. I think Victoriaville wasn't expecting them to come out this strong. I don't know really what happened, but all we know is Victoriaville had a great team, and Baie-Comeau was able to beat them, so we can't take them lightly, and we're just going to come ready and work as hard as we can, and I know that if we do that, things will go well.
Sea Dogs going to see if they can keep setting records here in the second round, but the main thing is to get the wins. It's a best-of-7 series, and Baie-Comeau certainly not a team to take lightly. The second round begins Friday and Saturday here at Harbour Station. Game 1's at 7:30 Friday, Game 2 at 7 o'clock Saturday. Get your tickets. It's bound to be some awesome playoff hockey here as the Dogs take on the Drakkar. For Sea Dogs TV, this is Nathan White.